team, welcome back. We'll be looking at loan management. We'll be looking at individual and group loans all together. Come with me in. All right, so the first thing to do is to navigate into our menu, then scroll down to okay. If this is your first time using loan management, the first thing you do is to navigate to a general setup. Then you hit on we have here set up loan interest. So that's the first step first. Set up loan interest. I do have a lot of interest here, but I would like to add one more. So you just tap on the plus, just tap on the add products. Go ahead and name your product. Um, Probably let's. I'm looking at a business loan. All right, so you can actually name it any name. On the business loan, I want to give on 2%, and my management fee is 5,000. They just say then just tap on save. Please give me some seconds. The network is a bit slow. I'll respond shortly. Okay, we are almost there. All right, added successfully. Okay, so here I have all my products. All right, so here I have all my product. Oh, what was the one I just created now? I think I need to refresh. Please hold on while the network respond. Well, the network this morning is a bit slower, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay, we have our business loan here, which I just added. Oh, okay. That being said, move to the next step. All right, the next step is navigate to my settings, then come to loan management. All right, so we'll be looking at individual first before group. So for individual, the first thing you just do once you come to your loan management is to click on add borrower. But first of all, please understand that the customer must be registered as a customer, as a savings customer, all right, before the customer will be made presence, or the customer will be made available for selections. So you need to register the customer first. So if you don't know how to register customer, I suggest you watch the video on your timeline or watch our previous videos on how to register customers. But right now we're looking at the loan. All right. So once you click on add borrower, we have a lot of options or functions there. But all you need to do is to ignore and use the single loan. So just tap on single loan. All right, so that being done, you just allow a few seconds for the image to load, which is the image of the customer or the picture of the customer to load. Hereafter, so you just go ahead and select the branch which the customer should be assigned to. I want to assign to that branch. Okay. I'll go ahead. I'm waiting for officers on the branches. So all the staffs on branch load one will be displayed here. So I just need to do is to select the specific staff I want to assign this loan to. So I'll just go ahead and do that. All right. So we do have categories or flat and reducing balance. All right. So whichever I want to go, I'll just prefer the flat. Okay. Then we have the product here. So I want to probably let me just give the business loan, which is 2% of this. I want to give the customers the principal amount of 50,000, probably for a start. Hereafter, okay, so I'll just go ahead and make this loan. Probably I want him to be paying daily, weekly, monthly, so I'll just go with weekly. Want it to be paying weekly since it's a business loan. So do I want the payment schedule? Do I want to auto debit his wallet, which means if he has a savings account with me or he has been saving with me, my system can easily debit for repayment, or I will just select manual. Manual means that the customer comes to you, gives you fiscal cash, then you have to repay back, while the other debit his savings with you. All right, whichever option that is suitable, you can just go ahead with one. But I prefer um, uh, auto debit system. balance. Okay, so just go ahead. The period of the 50,000, I want to do okay, let me do on 2 weeks. 2 weeks should be 14 days. So I'll just go ahead. Oh, sorry, it's actually weekly. It's weekly, so I'll just go ahead a month. I'll just go ahead and press 4. That's weekly times 4, which is a month. Okay, so the system help me calculate and gives me my interest, then give me the repayment. That's not all then. Okay, so I'll just go ahead. Do this loan have guarantor? If yes, we have internal, external. So we have the internal. You want to assign someone that is standing as a guarantor from in, or you want the person submitted a guarantor. You can easily impute it here, or alternatively you can go with no, just collateral. So you can just type in whatever collateral he gave to you or the IDs there. Then you just hit add borrower. Okay, give it some few seconds to submit. All right, so that has been done. All right, so the next step is to navigate also into your general set, your menu rather, pardon. Okay, you just hit on your loan management. At this time, you just come to pending loan, pending approval loan rather. So you just tap on the pending approval loan. A second, please. White load. Okay, here we go. We have only the loan which I just applied now. So you can see it's 50,000 plus 4,000 naira interest would make about 4,000 naira is a business loan. This is the date hereafter. Okay, I'll just go ahead and click on action, then I'll click on approve. Okay, I can actually reject, delete it. All right, but I'll just click on approve because I set it myself. Okay, I'll just go ahead and click on calculate, then proceed. Okay, this second verification is just to allow you, in case you want to change your mind or want to change the figures, you can just go ahead. Else you just proceed. Okay, so we'll just proceed now to disbursement. Now the loan has been approved. The next step is for you to actually give the money to the customer. The fact that the loan is approved does not mean that the money has been issued or given to the customer. All right, so now is the time for you to actually give money to the customer. That's why it's called disbursement. All right, so disbursement, it's yet time for you to give out the money or the funds to your customers. So I'll just go ahead and click on approve in disbursement also. So at this time, to ask me when did you disburse this funds. So I'll just hit on today. I disbursed the funds today. And when do I want the loan to start reading, or the first payment? When do I want the person to start paying first? I can put giving grace date. It should actually start counting from 31st, which is today. I gave him loan, but I'll just go ahead and say, okay, I want my first repayment to be first. Let me say first of this. Please don't follow my. I'm just giving a more of like a sample, so you can just select the grace date by yourself. Okay, just go ahead, press first, second, wherever, any date. I'll just go ahead, but I want to give you extra grade of 6 days, so I'll just go ahead and press 5. Okay, so the person should start paying as of 5th of April. Okay, so I'll go ahead and click on approve. Please hold on. Go ahead and click on approve. The network. It will be back shortly. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're here. All right. So our disbursement was successful. So you just go ahead and hold on while I generate your invoice for you regarding this transaction. Okay. So it give you the details of this customer, the plans, the repayment. At this time, it have sent a text uh excellence to the customer in notifying him that the payment has been successful. So at this time, so you can see we have 4 weeks here, which made a month. So we have 2% here, which gives about 4,000 naira. So this is how it did, and this is how the person should actually be paying 13,500 naira monthly or weekly rather, pardon, which total of 54,000 naira. All right, so you can actually print this, or you can leave it and print a letter. All right, so that being said, this has been completed successfully. Okay, so you see the loan I just disbursed right now on my phone. That's why you're seeing this. Okay, we have this. Is that they actually this to notify you that your loan have been approved. You may come for cash before the closing of the day. All right, so because I have already set the my disbursement to be today. All right, so I'll just go ahead. Okay, that being said, so I will just go ahead. Anytime that the customer comes want to make a repayment, I'll just navigate into my ongoing. Where I have ongoing here. Just navigate here. The second place. Okay, I'll just navigate into my ongoing. Okay, here's the loan, which is the last. So okay, and the customer checking payment history is empty. Okay, so I want to check the view progress, the loan progress. So I'll just go ahead and view the progress. She gives me same schedule. So we have zero being paid. Okay, so I'll just go ahead. Let's assume that the customer brought it's about the customer is actually to bring 13,500, but the customer at this time brought 10,000. Okay, let's just go ahead and see what the system help you do before we proceed to group loan. Okay, I'll just go ahead and collect cash. Go ahead and collect cash. Okay, let's say the customer brought 10,000 on this date. So I can just type anything I want to type. Okay, so click on make payment. A second. Okay, processed. Okay, so if you look at here, you see everything have changed. It's no longer the way it was. All right. So if you look at the customer is actually to pay 13,500, but the customer paid 10,000. Now the system is indicating here, pointing at the arrow, telling you that the customer is expected to pay 3,500 to make up the first week loans. All right. All right. So if you see every payment made by the customers, the system sending you notification. That's all the notifications you've been seeing popping out at my phone. All right. So that being said, the the individual loan is well understood. All right. So right now you can actually come back and say payment history. At this time it gives you a history because a payment was made. All right. So you can go ahead and print the details which you skip the first time. All right, you can go ahead and read off loans. We do not advise to read off loan. All right, so that being said, this is being completed. Okay, I think I'll just end this video and continue with group. All right, so we won't have conflict. So the people that want to go ahead and watch individuals to just watch individuals. Oh, so meet me in the next class.